Hello guys, yet again back with another video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and let's engage. So today I'm going to be talking about the Kenyan military in Congo. President Ruto now has officiated Kenyan military to join the Congo and try and control the violence that the M23 rebels are creating. The M23 rebels are a rebel group that was formed in the year 2012. Its aim is to defend the Congolese Tutsi. The Congolese Tutsi is a tribe also that shares, the same tribal affiliation with the president of Rwanda. And that's why there is this talk that Rwanda might be funding the M23 rebels. And because the M23 rebels are fighting for the interests of the Tutsi. Remember, the Tutsi are the tribe that was faced the genocide. The genocide in Rwanda was against the Tutsi. The Hutu massacred the Tutsi. And so probably the M20 and a lot of the Hutus escaped through Congo, and they were followed by Tutsi military to try and arrest them. It's what happened after the Nazi regime fell down, how the Nazi tried to escape. The Israeli Mossad followed the people who committed atrocity in the Nazi government. So the Rwandese government also tried to do that, to follow these Hutus who had escaped and who are responsible for the genocide. And so the M23 rebel holds tribal affiliation to the Tutsi, a tribe that Kagame has come from, and you can notice where there's this talk that the government of Rwanda is supporting the M23 group. My first analysis when I did the analysis on Congo entering East Africa, my first analysis was that Congo was pushing to enter East Africa so that it can become under the umbrella of the East African Federation in terms of also being protected in terms of gaining military. My analysis, I believed at the time that apart from the economic reason, Congo felt that it could not challenge the rebels in Congo. The rebels in Congo are very powerful. Remember, they occupy mines. Mines are a good source of money. They have fundings from other organizations, let's say even if they have funding from Rwanda. So the Congo joining the East African Federation was a form that the government was trying to acknowledge that it needs support from other countries, especially if it enters into an umbrella organization. This allows it to ask easily for countries like Kenya help. And, for steps for it to enter to the East African Federation, it's now easy for the Congolese government to have access to the East African community in terms of, there is military cooperation, logistical cooperation, if it's in the East African community, it's easy for countries to put on resources and help Congo, because the rebels are a big stumbling block into Congo developing. And among the East African Federation countries, we aspire that all countries must be politically stable to move forward. And Congo cannot move forward as an East African community if Congo is hell-bent having opposing regions, especially of rebels. So under the East African Community Federation, we aspire for peace, and we aspire for common prosperity and common security. And now the fact that Congo is in the East African Federation, it means that any security threat in Congo poses a security threat in Nairobi, Kampala, Kigali, Dar es Salaam, all this country, Bujumbura, all this country, Juba. So we have to ensure that we have a collective security and try to maintain peace and stability in Congo. The reason why the Kenyan government, entering of the Kenyan government military into the fight in Congo is very easy. It's a very big step, and sometimes I criticize the government of Kenya, but my criticism is based on ensuring that there is accountability. But this is something I have to applaud after the successful, the success we saw the Kenyan government in Somalia, although there was a bit of blowback in terms of terrorism issues. And this is what I hope will not happen, because if we enter Congo, I hope that the war will not find its footstep in Kenya. It seems that Kenya is always a casualty of these peace missions. I hope that the M23 rebels won't try to organize won't try to be, to retaliate like we saw Al-Shabaab. But it be what it be. we cannot deny that Kenya was really successful. The Kenya Defense Forces, they had a very good success in Somalia. And it's only fair that the government of Congo approached, battle-tested, people who have experience in dealing with these issues in terms of insurgents, in terms of militia. The Kenyan army has been tested, they have the knowledge, and now they were being recommended by the Congolese government to come and help us. And that's why we see there is so much noise and talk, because before in Congo, there's the Ugandan army, there's a United Nations military, and they've all been seen to have failed miserably, especially the United Nations. The citizens there don't have trust on the United Nations. They feel that they are on a go slow, they are not working hard enough to keep stability and peace. And the entry of the Kenyan army, you've noticed that there's a lot of noise, because people understand that the Kenyan army is hell-bent on ensuring peace. If their mission is to go and secure there, they will go and secure. They didn't disclose the number of troops they're sending, and they said due to security issues, and we understand. But the entrance of Kenyan army in DRC is a big game changer, and we wish all our soldiers, we want them to win, and we want them to represent Kenya, and also so that in the history book, Kenya can also be seen as a country that really pushed for some stability in Somalia and Congo. And this is a very good history moment. And as we look now going forward, because I saw a video of the leader of the M23 saying that if Kenya engages in M23 strongholds, the M23 will retaliate. So what is the way forward? The way forward is that probably this news is not being taken well by other players. If Kenya is sending troops there, it means that Rwanda has agreed, Uganda and all these countries. So it begs the question, is Kagame really funding the M23? Why would he have funded the M23 and also allow troops from Kenya to go there? But that's another issue for another day. I think there's a lot of politics surrounding this issue. And I am not sure on how to put it. I have certain thoughts and ideas of why this is playing this way. But anyway, today I will just focus on why the Kenyan military has been given the opportunity to go to Congo. They are saying it will spend roughly 7 billion Kenya shillings per year just to maintain them there. So it means that probably it will be a smaller force. It would be as big operation as Somalia, because remember, we have other militaries from Uganda. We have the UN there. Somalia was purely a Kenyan issue. Let's not forget that Somalia neighbors Kenyan. So for Kenya, it saw this as a big security threat. So that's why it went all in, and it was purely a Kenyan issue to do with at first, and then AMISOM and the UN came later. That's why it took a lot of money from the Kenyan economy. So the M23 rebels' aim is to try and dismantle the group, and so that Congo can become one country again. Remember that this is also not the issue of the M23 is limiting investors in Congo, because if I was an investor, I'd feel that Congo is very volatile to invest to because of unpredictability. There might be an overthrowing, the rebels might march to Kinshasa and take over the government. So, and also you must not forget that Kenya also has a lot of investments now in Congo. Equity Bank has opened there, KCB, a lot of businesses are going to Congo. So Kenya must protect its interest. A stable Congo is a stable, it assures stability in Kenyan investments. Let's not forget there's a partnership between Kenya Airways and the Congo airline to work together and streamline the air industry. So when you look at these things, you realize that Kenya has now a lot of interest in Congo, and it must protect its interest. And going forward, I'm anticipating a success. I don't feel the war will end that soon, but I'm anticipating either a negotiation, either the rebels will come to the negotiating table, or a full success by the Kenyan army. I feel that the Kenyan army has been given a go-ahead by the Congolese government to ensure that it stabilizes Congo. And this will be very crucial in terms of Congolese and Kenyan relationship. I'm sure the Congolese will really, really, really be happy with us. It will cement our friendship. Right now, as we talk, even the Congolese citizens are now drafting themselves to enter into, to prop up their military, so to fight the M23 rebel. Just yesterday, I was reading an article that was saying 3,000 people have volunteered. So the M23 rebel is a big issue, and probably now the Congolese people are coming together to see that they need to contain this issue before it becomes a big issue. I will keep looking at this issue and analyzing it, and try to give and follow it up and try to give a feedback. Anyway, guys, I just wish the Kenyan military all the best, and I'm sure they are going to do what they went there to do. So guys, please share, subscribe, and like. You can engage me in the comments, and I'll see you when I see you. Ciao.